What's up, beautiful people? What's going on? All right, so check it out. You know, I know I'm not the only one that feels the way that I feel, and I don't think I am anyway. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm alone in this, but yo, I cannot wait for election season to be over. I can't wait. Reason being, yo, I don't know about y'all, right? But when you scroll down your timeline, do you get some of the most insane videos? Like, I'm scrolling on Instagram and it's this brother that he's driving. And when he's driving, he looks up on the overpass. And on the overpass, it's a bunch of people dressed in all black with big swastikas, right? And a whole bunch of red and black swastika flags, and then a big sign over the highway that says America is for the white man, or something like that. Obviously it's a hate group, right? But I noticed that we only see these types of videos in our feed around election time all the time. That's just, it's like they want to push this, narrative so hard that America is racist and Trump is a racist and these are his supporters. And it just gets so tiring. And then on the other side of it, you see the Kamala, and I'm guilty too. I make my little Kamala post, but I don't never try to make it like Kamala hates anybody or nothing like that. I don't think I do. I like to do a lot of satire, but it fuels it. I guess the videos that I put out there kind of fuels it the same way that the people, on the other side do. But I'm just so tired of it. I really am. I'm tired of it. It's like they want us to be divided in this country hard, man, real hard. And I just thought when I see this, it's like, are these people, and this is where it gets tricky, right? Are these people that are dressing up in these swastikas and, all this stuff that they're saying and walking down the streets with these flags, are they actual Trump supporters, or are they paid actors that are told to go out there and push this to make it look like they're Trump supporters? But either way, it's equally disturbing because it's kids that drive by in these cars with their parents and they see this kind of stuff, And on the flip side of that, when you see like these extreme left-wingers that look like crazy nuts, right? Are they actual crazy nuts, or are they paid by people on the right to go out and look like crazy nuts? It's so hard to understand or see or know what's actually real on the internet. Like the video that I shared earlier. It's a video of a guy named Chad in the video driving, and he's running over a Trump sign. And when he ran over the Trump sign and he's talking crazy, he ran over the Trump sign and then his car gets a flat. He pulls over to the side of the road and he's angry and he's talking crap about Trump supporters, talking about them people are crazy, and he pulls out the nails from his car. Obviously, it's a fake video. That's what I first thought, which is why I thought it was funny. I'm like, okay, this is fake. It's satire. It's basically making fun of people who are deranged like that on the other side. It's funny, right? But so many people think it's real, and I shared it. So it's like, should I have put this as a skit or something on there? I don't know. But I can tell you this. 100% for certain. I don't know exactly what has been going on, man, but I swear to y'all, bro, I can't make this up. Like, I don't know exactly what it is, but I swear to y'all, I feel God like just pulling at me, and I don't know where to go like with it. I just feel like God has just been like pulling at me to do more, but I don't know what it is that I'm supposed to do. That's more. You know what I'm saying? And I fight with it. Sometimes I question if I should put out certain content. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't put this out. Maybe this content isn't good in the right way, And I spoke to this brother today about it. And I was telling him, and this is the first time I ever talked to this guy. Met him on X. And I told him exactly what I'm saying right now, which is a little more in depth. And because I feel like politics is deeply ingrained in me. And I don't think that's a bad thing. And he assured me too. He's like, no, bro, it's not a bad thing. It's just, just be conscious of the kind of content that you're putting out, right? Because at the end of the day, my goal is I like people. I like everybody, right? I want to bring people together. I want to bring people that's supposed to, on the left or people that's on the right. I want to bring them together. And I think about that a lot when I put out content and the way that I respond to people in the comment section. It's like, I don't want to cut nobody off. You know what I mean? I want people to gravitate towards the unity side of things. And then to feel this urge, like that's what's deep in me. Yes, for me personally, for Cash, I feel like this election is super important, right? So it's like I don't want to stop making my content about politics. I can't. Even when I try to, it's just like it pops up in my mind like I got to talk about this. I got to make something about this. And I do, because that's what's in me. I feel like God put that in me. So I go with that. When I think about it, though, it's like, what other content could I create? Because in my mind, this is a battle of good and evil. You feel me? It's like you got, and I don't mean that Trump is good and Kamala's evil. I don't mean that. I mean like from an ideological point of view, good and evil. And the ideals that come from one side are a lot more messed up, a lot more evil than our side, which would be the Trump side, right? From what I understand, from what I can see. So I feel torn in creating my content. I like to talk about the truth. I like to talk about what I feel is true. But then it's like, God. And, I've went down so many different avenues. I've studied every religion. You know what I'm saying? I've studied every religion. And I don't want to talk about religion, because I've studied them all. Like, I know about Islam. I practiced Islam. I know about Buddhism. I practiced Buddhism in a sense. I know about, Christianity. I practiced that version of Christianity that I left. I practiced all these different religions. It's like, I don't want to make content about religion, but I do want to talk about God, if that makes any sense. I want to lead people in a right way of thinking, I guess, with the stuff that I bring forth. But I just haven't figured out exactly how to do that yet without not being true to myself. Because if you all know me, I like to joke. I'm a softie with my kids, but I'm a little rough around the edges with people, that are volatile. But I got a genuine heart for people, for the streets, for people that's going through struggle, for the poor, for the homeless, for people that are suffering in like the disasters that's going on in our country, for people that are suffering in these wars that there's going on right now. So I guess I just feel a little torn at the moment. I don't know. I feel a little, I've gotten like invites to do all types of different podcasts with people, and I've turned down. I've turned down a couple of different podcasts because I see some of their content, and it's like, okay, I don't want to be a part of that. Like, I don't want to be divisive to nobody, and I definitely don't want to bring no problems on myself from somebody else's audience that, they get some wild people in the comments. But I don't know. I just feel pulled. I don't know exactly where it's pulling me towards, but I do feel pulled. I feel pulled to be more conscious of God. Yeah. I don't know. I just want to come on and talk to y'all for a little bit. Tell you what I was thinking. But am I the only one that be feeling like that? Like, you ever feel like, okay, what you're doing, right? But then you got this like deep yearning inside of you to be doing something more with it. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. I feel like once I get it, once I grasp it, then that's when everything's going to change for the better. You know what I'm saying? Everything is going to change for the better. I'm real big on like, I want to clean up the way that I talk. And sometimes that's really, it's very hard to do. It is. But then sitting here right now, I noticed I haven't said not one curse word. What makes me curse? Well, when people get in the comments, when we're talking political stuff, and then they say something, you know what I'm saying? They say something wild. And it's just like, I got to control that. Really, I guess it comes down to more self-control, self-awareness, and that's how we do better. That's how we impact people. Have your political opinion. You can have differences with people, but not to become hateful towards them. It's one of those things like hate the sin, not the sinner, because we all trip. You know what I'm saying? We all trip out. We all fall short. And not to lie, that's the big thing for me. Like I really hate when I put out something or thought about something and then it turns out later that it was not true. Then I'm like, okay, you're being irresponsible because you should have looked into that more before you put that out there, because now you got these people believing something else. So I'll be like real conscious, trying not to put out nothing that is misleading. I don't want to misinform nobody. And I feel like everybody should do that. All these content creators, all these content creators. And it's like people are so swayed when it comes down to like a certain thing, especially when it comes to politics, will knowingly put out lies. That infuriates me. They will lie knowingly because they're trying to get the views, because they've got an audience. Once people get an audience, right? And my audience was massive. It's getting back there now, but it was massive before I got incarcerated. And when you get your audience, you try to keep it by doing and saying the things that they like. I never want to fall into that category. I never want to fall into that category unless what I'm saying that you like is good. It's beneficial. Too many times, like I've seen this. I see a lot of, people that are on the left. They got content that they create. And we'll use a perfect example. That dude, Harry Sissons, this kid, he creates these, these things that I know he doesn't believe. He regurgitates lies that have been debunked. And it's like, okay, the only reason he's doing this is because he's got a massive audience, right? And when you have a massive audience, you try to appease to them. And he knows that it's going to get shared a whole bunch if he's spewing the things that they want to hear, which is Trump hate. They want to hear him talk about the right. They want to hear him talk about Trump, belittle any Trump supporters. That's what they like. And then it's the same thing on the other side. When you look at people like, we use Tatum. Tatum says a lot of things, and especially when he got his first start, he said a lot of things that were not true, and people they didn't call it out because his audience was mainly conservative. And a lot of racist people followed Tatum at one point. You've seen him in the comments talking crazy to black people that was in his comments, calling them out for saying something wrong. And now he's got this audience that's so big that he can't backtrack, which is why you seen like when he doubled down with the cop situation, with the cop that killed Sonia Massey. And it's like, why can't we just all just be honest? Let's just say, look, this is how I feel about this. You may disagree with me. If you're in my audience, you may disagree with me, but that's your right to disagree with me. But this is what I feel. And this is the facts. All right. This is the facts. And this is how I feel about the facts. I feel like that would be a better approach. But too many people are so scared to lose their audience. People are scared to be who they genuinely, truly are and say what they genuinely, truly believe because they don't want to lose an audience. And I'm so glad. I'm thankful to God, man. I really am. I'm thankful to God that left me. When they took my platform away from me, when I got demonetized and they destroyed my Facebook and my Instagram and they took it all away. At first it crushed me. I'm like, yo, I can't believe this. I worked hard to build this thing up and now it's gone. And then, coming home and getting back started, the people that are here, the people that do follow me on here are just such a good quality of people. And y'all accept me for me. And you call me out on my bullshit if I trip. Dang, I just cussed. See, I'm working on it. I'm conscious of it. But y'all call me out on my BS, man. And I appreciate that. I do. I appreciate that. If I slip up and I do something that's wrong or I say something that's wrong, I want to be called out for it. I want you to say, yo, Cash, you tripped out on this one, bro. You was wrong here. You should go back and fix that. And it's not toxic. The people that are here with me in my comment sections aren't these toxic, just can't hear the other side out. And you're just, it's not that. And I love that. And this is my promise to y'all. All right. This is my promise to y'all. I will always do my best to stay true to me. All right. And create content that either is funny, that I find to be funny. It's not like, I'm not talking crap. Like my reels that I shared, I don't think I was talking crap. Lately, I've been trying to be better at that. Not talking crap, just let it be funny. And, or, some content that's going to make you think, or some content that's going to, promote this election the way that I wish that it would go, or just some regular down to earth content. But I don't never want to disrespect y'all by feeding you BS. I don't never want to disrespect y'all by giving you misinformation. And I never want to lie to y'all. That's the thing. I don't never want to lie to y'all. I don't want y'all to be able to come on here later and say, yo, Cash, you was lying and you knew you was lying. I don't like that. I don't like liars. So I try not to lie. Do I lie sometimes? Probably on accident with a joke or something, like when I prank call people and make them think I'm someone else. But I'll never want to tell you a lie intentionally. All right. And if I slip up, I'll apologize and I'll walk it back. I'm not too big. I'm not too big for that. And if you ever see me start to change up in a negative way, all right, that's damaging to people, in a negative, bad way, then yeah, I want you to tell me. I want you to tell me and say, yo, what's going on with you? Maybe it ain't got to be in the comments. Maybe you message me. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cash, what are you doing? What's going on with you, man? You good? You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Because yeah, I love doing this, y'all. I do. I love creating content. And I know I don't get on here and do my heart to hearts the way that I used to like this. I felt like it's long overdue for me to have a little heart to heart and just talk. But I should do it more. Share my thoughts with you guys about all of this stuff. That's funny. That's funny, Mellis. You're funny, bro. But yeah, man. Yeah. Love you too, I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention to these comments, you guys. I've been over here just thinking. But yeah, man. Life is something. And I don't know exactly what it is, bro, but I'm telling you, I've been being pulled in this way that I feel like I gotta do something more. I've got to do something more. I got to do something different. And then when I do it, it's like every door is going to be open. And I really feel that. I've been telling Russo this. I've been telling Casey this. I've been telling Dawn and Dan this. Suni. Like, I've been telling them, like, I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know exactly what it is that I got to do, but I got to do it. There's something that I got to fix, that I got to change, that I've got to do. And it's got to do with God. I know that because it's God. I can feel it like every day. Like I wake up and I thank God. And then certain instances in the day, it's just like something super heavy on me. And I tell Champagne, I'm like, yo, man, I don't know what's going on. She's like, what? I said, I don't know. I feel like God is like pulling me and I don't know where. I don't know where I'm being pulled. I'm trying to go, but it's like, I can't even explain it. I can't really even explain it. I just know that I feel it. It's not a hear, I feel it. I can feel it. And I want to do it. Whatever it is, I want to do it. And yeah, just keep creating content. So, yeah, that's what I got. That's it. Work to be done. So I got this new line, since you guys are watching. I got this new line of clothing that I'm working on. And it's like, so it's called Unfallen. Now, again, you've seen how I got I told you guys, I've been seeing a bunch of like black supremacists, white supremacists, all online. It's like, I don't know, it's just flooded in my timeline on all my social media. It's weird. It's either super pro black or super pro white. It's no in between. And it's weird, but it inspired me. Funny, right? Black supremacists and white supremacists inspired me. Okay. They inspired me to make a new clothing line. And I think I want to call it Unfallen. Unfallen. And I got some designs drawn up. And one of the images is a kingdom supremacist. Kingdom supremacist. And the concept behind it is we're all kingdom citizens. Yeah, we're citizens of, this country or that country or wherever. But there is no better citizenship that you can have. There is no better type of person that you could be than somebody that follows God. So I came up with the concept kingdom supremacist. And the design is freaking awesome. I like it. I would show it to you guys, but I don't want someone to take it. So I'm not going to show it. But I got that. And then I got another image it's Unfallen. And really what it is it says Unfallen in cool lettering. And it's got a glow behind it with 3 crosses going up and a halo in the background around the crosses and over the lettering. And I thought that was just dope. You know what I'm saying? Unfallen. We're not fallen. We are unfallen. How you got fallen angels, you got fallen mankind, you got people falling for all the BS. You got people falling for all types of tricks and traps. Well, we're unfallen. That's the concept. I got some really cool designs for these other 4 shirts. All right, they're gonna go on hoodies, and I hope y'all like them because they're meaningful. The thought that I put behind them so far I love it. I guess I got to tweak one thing on one of them, but they're really nice. I like them. Maybe I'll share them. Maybe I'll post them on my Facebook so you guys can see them. They're really cool designs. I really enjoy them. I hope y'all like them too. But that's another thing that I feel pulled towards to do. Because we got awake, not woke, right? Cash, you bring a type of mental safety to people. Thank you. I appreciate it. I try to, man. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, we got Awake Not Woke. But Awake Not Woke, right there in the title. It's a beautiful title, by the way. AwakeNotWokeStore.com. I love it. I love our brand, right? But the point of this brand is to gear it away from politics and bring it more towards just a message, spiritually, if that makes sense. I want this brand to speak to people's spirits rather than their ideas, their political ideas. This brand, I want to speak to people's heart. I want it to speak to people's soul. That's the whole goal behind this brand that I'm about to drop. And I feel like it's going to be a big part of whatever it is that's coming for my life. I feel some good stuff on the way. I just got to get my walk. Got to get my walk right. I'm being pulled somewhere, but I don't know if I'm walking the right way or not. So I'm just, stay right here with this thing, man. So I read everything, right? But my Bible is my go-to. To me. All right. The Bible, regardless of what you think about the Bible or what you think about it being, corrupted through translations or whatever, you can never take away from the truth that is inside of this book. I can honestly tell you that this book changed my life more than any other book ever. Now, there's another book that's really good that's called Unto Thee I Grant the Economy of Life, and that book changed the way I think. Right? That book is probably that book changed my mind mentally the most. But this book, the Bible, this book changed my life in more ways than I could explain. And it still does. And I understand why they say that this is a living book. I get it. There's something in it for every single time. Well, I don't care what translation you got. When you read this, there's just I don't know. It's magnificent, man. It just makes me ponder life, what I'm supposed to be doing here. So yeah, that's what I got, you guys. You know, I'm not turning into some religious person. Don't think that everybody. It's deeper than that for me. It's spiritual. It's spiritual for me. I can't explain it. I don't even know. I can't explain it. I don't know exactly what it is myself yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to whatever it is that the big guy got in store for me. All right, and I just ask y'all to pray. You know, pray for my family, pray for me, pray for each other, pray for the world, man. Pray for the people that's going through these natural disasters right now. Pray for the people of Gaza and Israel. Pray for the people in Ukraine or Russia. It's messed up. You know, it is. It's horrible what's happening to them people. And yeah, their governments are corrupt. You just throw that out there. A bunch of corrupt governments. Our own government too. Something's got to change. And I hope it's you. I hope it's you and me that changes. We could change it. We come together, we change it. Shout out to the Americans that are going down there right now through these disasters and helping people. Shout out to you all. You all are the heroes. Real talk. Yeah, that's all I got. I love y'all. Thank you for listening to me just talk. I appreciate you. We're going to get it together. I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to do it. You got something in store. I can feel it. I can feel it. I hope y'all be blessed, man, and you be a blessing. All right? I will talk to you all later. I'll be live later on today. I love all of y'all. Thank you for watching. All right? Peace.